knowing that she was in a place where they were going to really look out for her, give her some activities to do. That was important for me to know that she was in good hands and was enjoying herself. There's not a better place than here. If you just spend just 5 minutes here, you'll know that this is the place for your loved one to be.
Got a lot of those, don't we? Yeah.
The atmosphere is just great. The people are just great. And when I get to that age, if I need that kind of care, I hope my kids bring me here too. I just appreciate all of the people here. You got to be dedicated. You got to be the right kind of people for this kind of a job because everybody can't do it.
Oh, guess what?
I win.
You win.
Unless you see this, you wouldn't believe it. But I know from talking to some people that I've sent here that they couldn't believe the difference between here and other places where their loved ones have gone. So this is the first and the best.
We got married, it'll be 5 years this August. We wanted to have children almost right away, and so we've waited a long time.
We had always known that adoption would be part of our plan to build a family. So when it came time to really start thinking seriously about it, we interviewed a lot of different agencies. But at least from my perspective, Catholic Charities really had the best wraparound approach. We really felt that they provided the best services not only to adoptive parents but also to birth parents, and ultimately for the best results for the children. So the sleepless nights and the frustrations and the earaches and the whatever, bring it on, because it means now we have our family. This could not have been possible if it was just one person or a couple of people or limited resources. I mean, this had to happen because so many people made it happen. From the people who were teaching parenting classes to our social workers, the pregnancy counselors, as you mentioned, donors, birth mothers, adoptive parents, everyone comes together to make this happen.
Was when I first wrote a letter to Catholic Charities, specifically telling them that I was an incarcerated inmate, falsely accused of a crime, released under the, or soon to be released under the Project Innocence. I'm gonna be homeless, no resources, no food, no job, no money, broken, everything. Pretty much left to the elements of society, left to fend for myself. If it wasn't for Catholic Charities, that June 10th, 2010, this year when I got out, I'd probably be homeless. Prayed for my family, my friends, and I prayed for my, the staff members over at Catholic Charities for looking out for me. Donate. It works. It's almost like a 12-step program, getting your life into being normal again.
What Catholic Charities does, I think, for the community is Catholic Charities gives people hope. We have no idea how bad the problem is. Being involved with this agency and seeing the commitment of the people involved, it's really hard not to be passionate about it. I've always believed that Catholics are baptized into the service of others, to walk with Christ and to serve others. It's the way I was brought up. It's the way I was educated, and it's the Gospel of Matthew, one of my favorite Gospels, where he says what's going to happen at Judgment Day, and that is, some go to the left and some go to the right, and God says, you fed me when I was hungry, you clothed me when I didn't have clothes, you gave me something to drink when I was thirsty, you took me when I was a stranger, you visited me in prison. And they say, well, we didn't do any of that. He says, but if you do that for the least of my brethren, you did it for me. And I truly believe that's true. I truly believe that what makes Catholics special is that we serve others.